Thank you all for waiting so patiently. I appreciate you. Like I said, we had a lot of evidence to go through, a lot of body cam to watch, a lot of testimony to review. So as the charges that were brought forth, I'm going to read the charges that were brought forth, talk a little bit about them, and then I will give my ruling. The new emote for the mics kill me. I don't know what they are. So we have battery of a peace officer ×2, obstruction of justice, felon in possession of a firearm, and interfering with a peace officer. So we heard several officers testify that the individual may or may not have struck Chief Jackson. We heard a couple bits of testimony that there were some people in front of the gate. We heard testimony from a couple officers that there are multiple entrances to the PD. We heard a couple officers testify, that that the back entrance is a serviceable and applicable and usable entrance if you are bringing in a suspect. We did hear testimony about the bridge being a concern. And then, of course, we have all the body cam footage, which paints the picture clear as day. So, Mr. Johnny Smalls, today, for the charges of battery of a peace officer ×2, I do find you guilty of only one count of battery of a peace officer. There is clear evidence and indication in the body cam that Mr. Smalls did strike Chief Jackson. However, there is clear evidence the other officer that was downed was unfortunately taken out by a follow-through of another officer's nightstick. I don't know who's who on the scene, but in a couple of the body cams, it's pretty clear that the follow-through of the nightstick is what took out, I believe, Officer Angel. Felon in possession of a firearm. There is a picture of the firearm. You are a felon. You are guilty. Interfering with a peace officer. You're going to be found guilty. And to the larger charge, obstruction of justice. Mr. Smalls, I'm going to find you not guilty of the obstruction of justice. So, as a quick recount, you're guilty of battery of a peace officer ×1, not guilty for obstruction of justice, guilty for felon in possession of a firearm, and guilty of interfering with a peace officer. That's going to bring you to a grand total of 42 months with a fine of $14,500. No applause? Ah, cool.